Is it weird to think that this time last year you were playing in manager games?
I haven't thought about playing in manager games in a long time. They asked me a couple times during the year, and I said, you know what, wouldn't it be good if I was on the road one of these days and then we lost the next day? You know, surely someone was saying I wasn't as focused as I needed to be as a head coach, but I'm just glad we're here, man, playing games that matter and have a great opportunity on Wednesday to, you know, continue our season.
To play in those manager games, you know, what got you involved?
Just love to play. I'm a competitor. I'll share this with you. I've been invited to play in a celebrity game at the Final Four. And I think I'm going to do it because Shaq is coaching one team and Magic Johnson's coaching the other. So that'll be cool. But I'll have to do some work between now and then to try to play up to their standards.
Who else is invited, you know?
I think it's just a few coaches through the country.
You got to be one of the younger. You are one of the younger coaches, and you still got game. I think I want you on my team for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I would look around the country and kind of take a look at the list first before I commit to that. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I enjoy playing. I obviously don't play that much anymore, but I love the game. I love the game.
When you
I took one on Friday in practice. That's the first charge I've taken in about 10 years. I don't dunk. I never was a dunker. Do have pretty good court vision still. Yeah. Don't have the quickness I used to have, but I make up for it with my intellect.
When you play in those games, are you just trying to have fun, or are you trying to prove, hey, I still got it?
I mean, it's not trying to prove I got it. I mean, I got to be honest with myself. If I'm trying to measure myself against the managers around the Big 12 or whoever, then I've fallen a long way from my starting as a point guard in the Big 12 days. I mean, the SEC, excuse me. But I do it because I love to play. It's a great way to stay in shape. Basketball is one of those games that you can play for a long time. As long as you can still move up and down a little bit.
Your senior year, I know you guys were a 10 seed in the NCAA tournament, and I know you won 2 SEC tournament games, so I don't know how similar it was to this scenario for this current team, but what do you remember about sort of being the leader on that team and going into a tournament where, I don't know if you guys felt like you needed to win a game to make sure you got in?
Yeah, I mean, there may have been some talk at that point about, it wasn't like now. Now it's every day, and there's 25 different experts now, so it's much more magnified. I think we felt like we needed to play well. But I think we were 8-8 in the SEC at that time. You know, we just went in there and wanted to try to win and have fun. I mean, we didn't feel pressure, but our team rose to the occasion and played well for a couple of days, and then lost to a really good Kentucky team.
Your first game in that tournament, I think you had like 32 points or something like that, a bunch of threes. I mean,
I had a few threes and a lot of free throws. A lot of free throws. I think I tied the record for free throws made in a tournament game. But that's because we got up big, and Arkansas fouled, and I wasn't going to let anybody else get the ball. So,
does being in that situation make it easy to relate to probably what your 4 seniors are going through this week?
Yeah, I think so. And not necessarily the scenario, just the entire big picture of things. You know, this is it. I mean, when you see it all over the country, man, especially as teams lose and the emotion that comes out. This is an important time for these kids. They want to play as long as they can because it's never the same. You know, I talk to a lot of my former players who play professionally now, and they enjoy the game because they make money doing it, but they never have the same feel. I talked to Thomas Walkup, who we coached at Stephen F. Austin just Friday, and he was talking about how, you know, happy he was that we're having success, and, you know, he's doing really well, but there's nothing like what he experienced as a college player, going to the tournament, being on the biggest stage. Kind of became a household name in a couple games in the tournament. And you can't get that at any level, just the emotion and energy that people put into the game at this level.
Is preparing for a team the third time any different than the first 2?
I mean, it's different this time because we haven't played them in a long time. I felt like we played them pretty close. It was like 10 days or so in between the first 2 matchups. And obviously both of our teams are in a different place at this point, but it won't be that much different in terms of the game. We both still do a lot of similar things, and it'll come down to who executes the best, who plays with the most sense of urgency, and who can overcome whatever mistakes that they make the most.